In this question, it is assessed your algebraic fluency, as well as knowing the command terms. Please note that we have simplify in some of the cases, and then we have solve, and then we have factorize. So what is the difference between them? Simplify lets you make the answer as simple as you can, generally by applying one or a couple of rules of algebra manipulation. Solve means find the value of x that makes the equation true. So in this case, I need to find x such that the left-hand side is the same as the right-hand side. Factorize means write as a product of factors, of course. So can be an expression times something in a bracket times something in a bracket, but I cannot have, for example, 2x bracket x squared plus 1 plus 3. This is not fully factorized because of this plus here. I can have 2x times x squared plus 1. So this is a factor and this is another factor. I can have x plus 1 brackets x minus 2. This is a factor and this is another factor. But I cannot have x plus 1, for example, times x minus 2 plus 2 because of the plus here. So this is not factorized. Okay, so try the question by yourself and then check your answers. Also, when I see a question with indices, such as questions 1 and 2, I'm thinking of the rules of indices. So my advice was always to write on a side the rules of indices. And I'm going to write them here. You'd write them on a separate paper. I'm going to write them in that corner. The most common error here is that people forgot that 2 is inside the bracket. So 2 is to the power of 4 as well. Like, for example, 2m cubed to the power of 4 versus 2m cubed to the power of 4. See, in this second case, only m cubed is to the power of 4, so your answer will be 2m to the power of 12. Whereas here is 16m to the power of 12. Here I analyze the expression. It's a quadratic. How do I factorize quadratic? We use the area model. You can use other models as well, but I'm going to use that one. So x squared here and minus 24 are these areas. Therefore here I need an x and I need an x. So I'm going to try numbers who multiply to minus 24. One needs to be negative, one needs to be positive. And the sum of the two areas here need to be 2x. 6 and 4 multiply to 24 and are 2 apart. So 6 and 4. So this one, if I put minus 6 here, I'm going to get negative 2. So I will change and I'm going to put 4 here and 6 there. So minus 4 and plus 6. So the sum of those areas is x squared plus 2x minus 24 indeed. So my answer is x minus 4 brackets x plus 6. And see how I see here two factors. First factor, second factor. Now I'm asked to solve this equation, which is a quadratic equation. I have two methods to solve it. By using the formula, by factorizing. Actually I have three. I have completing the square as well, but I almost never use this one. If the question just says solve the equation, it wouldn't matter which one I use. But because of the word hence means use what you found before. What did I find before? The factorized form. So I need to replace x squared plus 2x minus 24 with the factorized form. This is the word hence here. So it's either x minus 4 is 0 or x plus 6 is 0. Remember we said if a mathematician sees something times something equals 0, means that either this is 0 or this one is 0. So from x minus 4 is 0, I get x equals 4. And from x plus 6 equals 0, I get x equals negative 6. So my answers are x is 4 and x is negative 6. We can just write 4 and negative 6.